Fusion, the ultimate power-up, the merging of two beings into one unstoppable force. From warriors to mechs, from magic to science, anime has taken fusion to incredible heights. First, let's break down the different types of fusion. The classic merge. This is the most common and iconic type of fusion, where two characters literally become one. An example of this would be Dragon Ball's fusion dance, or perhaps the Potara earrings. There's also Naruto merging with Kurama, or even Ichigo absorbing his hollow powers. Sometimes fusion happens at a spiritual level, like how Yu-Gi-Oh's Pharaoh Adam shares a body with Yugi, while Ichigo in Bleach learns that his own power is a fusion of many souls. The mecha genre loves fusion. 2, 3, or even 5 robots combine to form an ultimate machine. Gurren Lagann, Voltron, and Getter Robo? These fusions take teamwork to a whole new level. Sometimes fusion doesn't require two beings, just one absorbing another. Attack on Titan's shifters gain powers by consuming others, JoJo's stands evolve, and let's not forget Boo eating his enemies for upgrades. It's weird, but this is also a type of fusion. Now, how do these fusions work? Let's check out some fusion mechanics. First, the dance fusion. Dance fusion as a power-up works by combining physical movement with energy synchronization, often leading to a transformation or fusion of characters. A prime example of this is Dragon Ball's fusion dance, which is used to merge two warriors into a single, more powerful being, like Gogeta. So, how does dance fusion works for power-ups in anime? Well, there are several factors or conditions that need to be met for fusion to take place, so pay close attention as I break them down. First is synchronization of movement and energy. In Dragon Ball, the fusion dance requires both fighters to perform a perfectly synchronized set of poses and movements. If the movements are off even slightly, the fusion fails, leading to imperfect forms like Fat Gogeta or Skinny Gogeta.
Your alignment is pathetic.
This concept emphasizes precision, balance, and the need for harmony between partners. Once fused, the new entity is exponentially stronger, combining the abilities, techniques, and intelligence of both fighters. The fused warrior gains unique traits from each person, creating a blend of fighting styles and personalities. An example yet again is Gogeta, who retains both Goku's playfulness and Vegeta's pride, but is more focused and efficient in battle.
This time it'll be Gokuja, Vekujo. How about Gogeta?
There are other anime that use dance fusion for power-ups like the Pretty Cure series and Love Live. Although not a battle anime, idol transformations sometimes feature dance moves that amplify a character's presence on stage. So why use dance in fusion or power-ups? Well, dance represents harmony, precision, and energy flow, which aligns with the concept of combining two forces into one. It adds a ritualistic or mythical element, making the fusion feel more legendary. The exaggerated poses and sequences fit anime's dramatic and over-the-top style. Next is the item-based fusion. The item-based fusion is a power-up mechanic where characters merge with weapons, artifacts, or magical objects to achieve stronger forms, new abilities, or transformations. Unlike dance fusion, which requires movement synchronization, item-based fusion relies on an external object as the catalyst for enhancement. But how does it work? Some anime feature characters fusing with weapons to unlock new abilities. The fusion often enhances combat skills, changes the weapon's form, or grants supernatural abilities. A clear example would be Soul Eater, where weapon partners transform into weapons and fuse with their meisters to fight stronger enemies. Another way of transformation would be through magical items or relics. This often results in a completely new form, unlocking hidden potential. Some examples would be Digimon, where items called Digivices allow Digimon to fuse, combining two into a stronger form. Or even Sailor Moon, where the transformation brooch grants new outfits and enhanced powers. There's also the fusion between living beings and objects. Some characters merge with mystical objects, gaining both their power and a new physical form. This often results in hybrid forms that mix organic and inorganic traits. Some examples are Gurren Lagann, where mechs fuse together for stronger transformations, or Kill la Kill, where Ryuko fuses with Senketsu, a sentient outfit that grants her enhanced combat abilities. Another type of fusion is the genetic fusion. The genetic fusion is a power-up mechanic where characters combine their DNA with another being like human, alien, beast, or artificial life forms to gain enhanced abilities, new transformations, or even an entirely new form. This type of fusion is often used to explain superhuman strength, rapid evolution, or hybrid abilities. But how does genetic fusion work? Well, first is the DNA modification and hybridization. This is where a character's DNA is fused with another entity, creating a new hybrid form with combined strengths. This can be voluntary, like through experiments, injections, or rituals. It could be involuntary, like mutations or accidents. Some examples of this are Dragon Ball Z, where Cell is a fusion of Saiyan, Namekian, and Frieza's race, making him a biological powerhouse. Or even Tokyo Ghoul, where Kaneki undergoes a transplant, fusing ghoul DNA into his body, this unlocking regenerative abilities and increased strength. Then there's the symbiotic fusion, where some characters fuse with another living creature, creating a hybrid form where both entities coexist. This often grants physical enhancements, energy-based abilities, or monstrous transformations. A clear example is Parasite, where Shinichi fuses with Migi, an extraterrestrial being, gaining enhanced reflexes and shape-shifting abilities. Finally, we have the forced evolution or awakening. Genetic fusion can trigger a forced evolution, pushing characters beyond their limits. This transformation is often unstable at first, requiring time to master. Some examples are My Hero Academia, where Nomu are humans modified with multiple quirks through genetic engineering. Or One Piece, where the Vinsmoke siblings were genetically modified before birth, giving them superhuman durability and strength. Next is the magic fusion. Magic fusion in anime is when characters combine different magical energies, spells, or abilities to create a stronger and more powerful technique. This can happen in various ways depending on the series' magic system. I could go on and on about the variety of magic fusion there are, but I'll only talk about 2 of them, otherwise you guys might get bored. But if you'd like me to break them down in another video, then please leave a comment. But anyways, let's dive in. Fist is the elemental fusion. This is the combination of different elemental magic to create new or stronger effects. The best examples are in Fairy Tail, where Natsu Dragneel combines fire and lightning magic after absorbing Laxus power, creating Lightning Flame Dragon Mode. Then there's the spell combination, typically synergy spells. This is when 2 or more characters combine their spells to enhance their power output. Then there's the energy absorption. This is when the user absorbs raw energy from opponents, the environment, or special sources to power up. A quick example is Cell from Dragon Ball Z, where he absorbs androids to reach his perfect form. Finally, there's the synchronization fusion. Synchronization fusion is a concept where 2 or more characters synchronize their energy, abilities, or souls to achieve a temporary but immense power boost. This fusion doesn't always involve physically merging into a single being like in Dragon Ball, but instead focuses on aligning their energies for an explosive enhancement in combat or abilities. However, there are a few key aspects of synchronization fusion, such as resonance of energy or spirit. The characters must be in sync emotionally, mentally, or spiritually to combine their strengths effectively. They also have to consider time limit or drawbacks. Many anime impose a restriction on how long this fusion lasts, as it consumes an enormous amount of energy or requires perfect coordination. Some examples of this are Naruto and Kurama, where Naruto synchronizes his chakra with Kurama's, leading to his powerful Nine Tails chakra mode and later Baryon mode. There's also an instance of Goten and Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. While they perform the traditional fusion dance, the synchronization aspect is crucial for the fusion to succeed properly. Fusion comes with some advantages like massive power boost and new abilities. But it also comes with some major drawbacks such as time limits and loss of self.
Your alignment is pathetic. The angles were completely off. Another 30 minutes.
Some fusions like Zamasu's can go out of control. Now, let's appreciate some of anime's greatest fusions. First, Gogeta and Vegito from Dragon Ball. Next, Naruto and Kurama from Naruto Shippuden. Gurren Lagann's final form from Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, a multiversal mecha fusion. And finally, Omnimon from Digimon. So there you have it. Fusion in anime is one of the coolest concepts ever, giving us legendary fights, insane power-ups, and even a few laughs. Which anime fusion is your favorite? Drop a comment and let's discuss, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more anime deep dives. Next time, we're ranking the top 5 most overpowering fusions in anime. You won't want to miss it.